Hey, what's up, guys? It's Foster from English no Cru. Just real quick, I wanted to tell you that this episode is brought to you by italki. I started teaching on italki. I still use italki to learn languages. It is a platform that connects teachers and students so you can find native speakers to practice English or whatever language you are learning. And we have a special promotion for our listeners. If you want to take your first class, you can get buy one, get one free. So just go to italki.com. You can click the link in the show notes or just use the promo code italki at checkout and learn a language with a native speaker. It's the best way to do it. Okay, on with the show. Oi, fala aí, pessoal. Bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English.
Okay, Foster, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If you had to choose between cheeseburger or tacos, what would you choose?
I would give me death. I could not live without either one of my true loves. I think I would choose tacos just for the health aspect.
Just because of that, because you do love
I
cheeseburgers.
love a good cheeseburger. I love a mean cheeseburger.
And that's why we are recording this episode.
Yeah. So let me set the scene here for you guys. Alexia and I were with my dad the other day. My dad is a good Southern gentleman. He is what some people might call kind of a redneck, which would be like Caipira, but in a good way, in the best way possible.
The best way possible.
And he was talking about a restaurant to Alexia, and he said, "Oh boy, they make a mean cheeseburger." And I was thinking, nossa, that would be so hard to understand if someone told me in Portuguese, tipo, nossa, eles têm um cheeseburger que
Malvado.
malvado, que está com raiva. Do you understand that phrase now? What does it mean, a mean cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger daqueles, sabe?
Eu
Would mean like
sei,
that.
amor.
When he told me, I understood what he wanted to say to me. But when you were talking about it with me, I was like, that's right. Mean cheeseburger. This is so weird, but it's so cool.
It's weird. It's weird. And it's not very common in the sense that we don't use it in that many other contexts. But in this case, a mean cheeseburger means an extremely good cheeseburger, right?
Right. Damn right.
Yeah, a mean cheeseburger means a damn good cheeseburger. That means a cheeseburger you can't stop thinking about, you dream about all night. So, Alexia, I love cheeseburgers. What's your opinion on cheeseburgers?
Every time that I eat cheeseburger, I feel bad after it. I mean, it's way too big. It's way too much. It's way too everything. So, the
Okay.
only cheeseburger.
Okay. I completely disagree with you, and I'm questioning our entire relationship, but okay, continue.
The only cheeseburger that I love to eat, and even saying it makes me hungry, is from the Five Guys.
Yeah. So when my dad said mean cheeseburger, that just kind of set off something in my linguistic brain thinking, there's a lot of funny vocabulary and interesting linguistic topics to talk about cheeseburgers. So one of the most famous cheeseburger places in the US is called Five Guys.
Yes.
And it's very simple. I think they are more heavily located in the South. They started in Virginia. They're still a family-owned restaurant. So they're a private company. They're run by the father and all the brothers. And it's just an organization that everyone loves because it's like a simple thing. They make good cheeseburgers. They're good family people, family traditions, and extremely fresh cheeseburgers, fresh French fries. And it's a mean cheeseburger.
Yes, and the good thing for me is they have um a small size,
Kind of. Yeah.
which is not small at all.
Yeah.
So if you know, United States is very exaggerated about their portions and the size of it.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
And when you have like, oh, I would like a cheeseburger, will be a huge cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And in this place, when you order a small one, it's a normal cheeseburger.
Yeah. So Five Guys actually has a cheeseburger, which in reality is a double cheeseburger, which means 2 patties. Do you understand when I say patties?
No.
Patties is referring to the piece of meat.
Ah,
So we say a hamburger patty, right?
all right.
So their normal cheeseburger is actually a double cheeseburger. Then they have a little cheeseburger, which technically is a normal cheeseburger. So if you go to a Five Guys and you are a normal person looking for a normal meal, maybe you should go for the little cheeseburger. If you are a little fatty like me, go for the big boy.
And it's not that expensive, right?
It's a little bit pricier, but I think it's totally worth it.
Yesterday we ate there and it was $24. One huge fries, 2 drinks, a small and a normal size cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's obviously pricier. It's more expensive than like a fast food restaurant,
Yes.
but they make all of their burgers fresh. It's fast, but it takes a little while because they cook it in front of you. And something that they do that I love is every day they tell you exactly where the French fries come from. So most
local producers, right?
not technically local. So the best potatoes in the US, most of them come from Idaho, which is a state kind of not in the Midwest, but even farther west, almost in the northwest of the US. And they tell you exactly what farm the potatoes you are eating today come from. And the French fries are delish.
Delish. Yeah. So I do like Five Guys.
Yeah, it's really good. So I was thinking about some good cheeseburger vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot of different things you can say. One thing you can say when you're talking about a cheeseburger, this is a common thing if you are at a restaurant that is not a sit-down restaurant, but a restaurant where you order at the counter. So imagine me at Spoleto. They're asking me a million questions. What's que é isso? Isso. What's que, sei lá, milho. E aí, pasta.
E o próximo? E o próximo?
E o
E o
próximo?
próximo?
Eu fico tão nervoso. Quase igual. So you want to be prepared. So you can say you want a cheeseburger all the way. And that means with everything they have on it. So lettuce, tomato, bacon, onions,
Corn.
whatever. Yeah, probably not corn.
I don't doubt it. This is the South.
Yeah. But if you say you want something all the way, specifically a cheeseburger or a sandwich, that means you want everything on it. Good thing to know.
Yeah. I never ask all the way.
Yeah. So,
I never order all the way. Sorry.
yeah. So if you want the opposite of that, a great phrase is hold the and then the ingredient. So you could say, I want a cheeseburger all the way, but hold the mustard and onions.
Without.
Exactly.
Ah.
Did you know that?
Oh.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. And you can use that almost in any restaurant, in any situation. Like, I want a Caesar salad, but hold the olives.
That's amazing.
That means I do not want olives.
That's amazing. This is life-changing.
It's a game changer.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
changer. I don't know how to say this.
Yeah, you could say it's life-changing or a life changer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So another question people might ask you when they're talking about cheeseburgers is, how would you like your burger? Do you understand what people are asking you?
Yes. O tipo de se você quer mal passado, bem passado ou ao ponto, right?
Do you know how to say that in English?
I did. No. Oh, God.
So most cheeseburger places with health regulations and everything, they will not cook anything less than medium or medium rare.
Okay. So rare is mal passado, right? It's
No.
blood. No, it's the opposite.
Oh, yeah. Rare, mal pasado.
Okay. So
Bleeding.
rare, mal passado.
Yeah.
Bem passado, the opposite of rare,
Would be well done.
well done.
Yes.
E ao ponto,
Would be medium rare.
medium rare. Okay.
Yeah. In general, with cheeseburgers, you just get medium. That means normal cheeseburger, a little bit pink, but it's completely cooked. Normally, we use these terms more for steaks. And a terrible, terrible phrase that my mom always uses is, I want mine medium rare, but almost mooing. Do you understand that?
Yes, I don't like this phrase.
Yeah. So she's saying mooing. That is the sound that a cow makes. And so she's saying, I want it almost alive. Which,
Ou
Mom,
seja,
if you're listening, I'm sorry. but
very, very bleeding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So a couple more really famous cheeseburger joints. Do you understand that phrase, joint?
Mhm.
What do you understand with that?
Franquia.
Yes, exactly. A joint could be a franquia. It could just be a restaurant. Like I'm going to a cheeseburger joint. It's a place that serves cheeseburger. And also a joint is a how do I say this without sounding too bad? It is a marijuana cigarette mixed with tobacco. Or just a marijuana cigarette.
Yes.
So that could be a joint as well. But anyway, we have Five Guys, which is from Virginia, family owned, pretty famous in the South and the Southeast. If you go to New York, you probably have heard of Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Have you heard of it?
Yes, I heard of it, and I never been there.
Shake Shack is very good. But if you go to Shake Shack, expect to wait for a long time. Super popular. Very similar to Five Guys, just simple cheeseburgers and fries, but extremely, extremely popular. Then we also have Whataburger. Say that with me, Alexia. Whataburger. It's a fun thing to say.
Whataburger.
Yeah. So they're literally saying, what a burger. She's burger. But most people say Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Yeah. So Whataburgers from Texas. You see them in other states in the South, in Alabama and like North Carolina, Virginia. But in general, I think it's kind of a Texas thing. All my friends from Texas always talk about Whataburger.
Nice.
And then we also have In-N-Out Burger. Have you heard of this?
No.
In-N-Out Burger is the most famous burger chain, but it's almost exclusively on the West Coast. So personally, I've never been to an In-N-Out Burger, but everyone that goes there says it's amazing. And it's on my bucket list.
One day we'll go, amor.
Yeah. Do you understand the phrase bucket list?
Yes, of course.
What does that mean?
É no seu caderninho de coisas a fazer.
Yeah, bucket lists are the things you have to do before you die.
Yeah.
And for some reason, going to an In-N-Out Burger is on mine.
You're American.
I'm American. So, guys, we're hungry. I think it's time to go eat a cheeseburger. What do you think, Alexia?
Again, we just ate last night.
Okay, so we'll do it one more time.
We'll go to taco day.
Okay, talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Inglês no Cru Rádio. If you like what we do, if you want to support the show, please check out inglesnocru.com. At inglesnocru.com, you can find everything from the worksheets for these episodes to learn all of the best pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, real English, the way we speak it on the streets. You can also do personalized private coaching sessions with me in our pronunciation course, Sound School. Most importantly, keep up the good fight and lose well. Até já já.